Hello everybody, EDC here. Got a little rant that I'm wanting to go on because, last night I went to go eat, here in Madisonville. And there was a new restaurant that's been here for a while, and it's called Oasis, We went there a couple of times. The food's great. I love the food. Apparently you cannot go in on a Saturday or a Friday or Saturday in this place, it's just a madhouse in this place. Last night was just horrible. I swear to God, it just... it took us 15 minutes to get seated, which that's not a problem. Any restaurant that's that's likable and packed all the time and all that stuff, that's fine. 15 minutes is not that long to wait for a seat. Well, we finally got sat down. The woman took our drink order, and we got our drinks. We waited a little bit because we didn't know what we wanted. Well, I know what I wanted, and this is the part of the moral of the story of what I'm trying to say. But my dad, he went and got the catfish platter. My wife got the some kind of steak that was about this big around. It was like a 16-ounce steak or less. Well, that wasn't 16 ounces. It was like 5 or 6, 7 ounces, about that big around. But and then got my son the usual hamburger and French fries that he usually gets. Well, I got the prime rib. You could get it in between from 4 and on until supplies last. Well, let's say we waited. We got some bread. We ordered our food. We waited. Got bread. Got cheese sticks. Waited. I'd say about 45 minutes later, our food was not there yet. I was thinking, well, oh my God, what'd they do? Go kill the cow for my wife's food? They go catch a catfish for my dad? Or did they go kill a cow for my son's food? And what about mine, Well, the waitress comes by. It'll be a few minutes. I'm sorry. It'll be a few minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm like, well, it happens. If you run out of certain stuff, you're going to run out of certain stuff, Well, I say about an hour's gone by. Finally, the food gets there. Oh, I'm so pissed. $19 for a prime rib. That thing should have been bigger. But no, what did they send me for $19? I am not paying that $19 for a jalopy piece of crap. And it was that thick. Come on, people. Have some sense. If you put on there $19 for prime rib, that damn thing better be fucking bigger than a half a damn plate. But no, it was not even a half a plate. It was like this. My French fries took over the plate. I swear, it never fails to go into Oasis here in Madisonville and sit here and wait for food for almost 2 hours waiting to get a manager to come to you. Manager comes up. Oh, well, I could take care of this. I'll go get you a bigger cut. I said, fine, that's not a problem. Oh, and dessert is on us for free. And I'm sitting there going, well, we don't eat dessert. And she takes my plate and goes. Before I can even spit it out. Swear to God, this place is crazy. Ugh. It drives you insane to sit there and wait for something good. The food there has always been good. I've never had a problem until last night. Well, I'm here to say that I'm never going back to that place anymore. I'm done with it. I'm never going back. They're not getting my money. well, after the woman said, well, if y'all not going to eat dessert, we'll figure something out. Well, the manager never come back. I said I wanted a bag, okay? I never got a bag. Some dude brought me like 3 bags and bagged my stuff up for me. The manager didn't come over and say nothing to us. That's the sad part. It's like I need the stress from last night. You know, I had to wait until today to make the video, because if not, I would have been cussing up a storm, people, I'm telling you. Well, she finally brings me my food before the bad guy comes, okay? And I'm sitting there, she sets it down and says, here you go, it's hot, don't, pick it up yet. Well, she up and leaves. I open it up, and by God, if it ain't the same freaking thing that I just had, like this, but then had a little piece like this on the side of it. $19, people. $19 for something like this and like this. I never in my life seen a steakhouse treat you so crappy and say, well, you know, the waitress comes by, she says, did she take care of it? She do this, she do that? Sorry, folks, I got to light up a cigarette. It's just driving me insane to talk about it. And on top of it, okay, it's just what gets me is these people are so nice. The waitress people are blaming themselves because of what happened. You know, it's not her fault. You know, we've seen people's food come out left and right. The guy behind me ordered the same thing. He's come out about like this and about that thick. How can you not give me that for $19? But anyway, after all in all, she went and checked and see if we were getting our food for free or not. And come back and says, well, it's 10%. 10%? After all the bullshit we went through, and you're going to tell me we're getting 10%? Stay away from Oasis if you live in Madisonville and you're watching this video. Stay away from it. Because if you get treated like that, I hate for you to get treated like that. You know, I'm watching out for my fellow people, and then all of a sudden you're going to go into a restaurant and get treated like shit. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it, because, I mean, it gets me so mad, because all this stuff that's going on, and the woman just says 10%. I mean, you know, if it would have been anywhere else, they would have been bringing you all kinds of stuff saying they were so sorry that it happened this way. But no, it has to be me. I get screwed over. 10%. Never going back. I could have went off last night. I just didn't want to go to jail. Because knowing my luck, I would be throwing food at people that didn't need to be thrown at. I would have been so mad, and it just, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's let me know what you think, people, about this situation. What would you have done? Okay, this is the question. What would you have done if you got a piece of prime rib about that big around and you had to pay $19 for it? Let me know what you would have done. I'm EDC, and I'm out of here.